Morning. Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. I'm Larissa. Oh, my fat old bitch diary. Oh, drinking from skulls here. Oh, 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 my period is due, and I started spotting yesterday, and then I stopped, and it's just like, oh my god. And you can see it in my face. I look like shut. My eyes and everything. I'm so tired. I don't know. I'm so tired. So yesterday, my house got cleaned, and they did a really, really good job. They even wiped my baseboards. My house is clean. No, the past 5 years, past 7 years, have been so hard. They really have. I mean, this is the longest I've lived in any house. This is the longest I've lived in one place my entire life. Yeah, it is. Oh, my entire life. This is the longest I've lived anywhere. Here, this place. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah. But in all the time that we've been here now, I still don't. It's the only time in my life, like, I don't really know anyone. I don't have any friends. Like, there are people that I interact with fairly regularly for services, whether it's, grounds maintenance or whatever. But I mean, we're friendly, but they're not my friends, right? Like, I don't have any friends. The past 7 years have been really hard. And I'm tired and I hurt. And, anyway, yesterday, my house got cleaned. That's good. And I ran some errands. Oh, I had to go pick up. Omar was out of one of the supplements he takes, and I was running low on a couple of mine, so I went and got those. And I got windshield wipers, new windshield wipers for the truck, windshield wiper blades. And they were so nice. They put them on for me. I didn't have to do it myself. That was nice. I appreciated that. Yeah. And I made pesto. We had bow ties and I made pesto. And it was good. It was spinach and basil and walnut. That's what I had put in the pesto last night. It was really good. Then I baked bread. I baked a loaf of focaccia, and I baked just like a loaf to slice. So we'd have toast and stuff. I have figs down there. I'm gonna glaze those figs, and we can have them. A goat cheese. I have a goat cheese. It's an Australian goat cheese I got, and it's flavored or herbed with lemon myrtle, and it's nice. It'll be nice on the focaccia with the figs, and then a fried egg. 7 years have been really hard on me. I've aged so much in these past 7 years. It's been really hard. Oh, I just feel like crap. Oh, I think the fabric was delivered yesterday. And I can line the interior of that piece, and I hope I don't have to move again in a year. I hope they don't tell me I have to go. I'm tired of like moving around, and oh, Omar's bent at me. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. I don't know. But he's bent at me about something, and I wrote an article yesterday, and I read it to him, and he didn't like it. And I'm just like, okay. He doesn't like when I'm honest, right? He doesn't, if I'm not writing something fluffy and whatever, like I wrote a piece, it's for the October issue, and um no, I don't want to talk about it too much. I said how I felt about something. I gave my opinion on something, We go look at art, and he goes, oh, what's your favorite, what's your least favorite, whatever. But we don't often talk about why we like something or don't like something, right? Like, I know why. Whenever I look at something, I know why I like something or why I don't. And so this article I talk about, this article is about knowing why you do or don't like something, and I talk explicitly about why I don't like something. My point is, for people who are buying art, like, why do you buy one thing and not another, or over another, or like, and it's important to know why you have something. And sometimes people buy things that they don't like just because of the historical value, right, of the art, for their overall collection. And we've purchased a few pieces of art. And I have some pieces that I've been given by other artists, right, or have traded with other artists for. So I mean, we have some art other than mine, a few pieces, but like we don't have a big collection, right? Like some artists trade all the time, but I guess my work's just not that great. I guess I suck, right? Like I don't know. I mustn't suck that much, or else why would people come in and steal my art, right? I don't know. But he has never worked without compensation. And that's pretty much all I've ever done. I'm never compensated for the work I do. And I'm not just talking about my art, you know? I'm talking about like all the stuff that I've done, all the programs that I facilitated, all the teaching I've done. Like, very little of it have I ever been paid for, but it's been like expected of me. Oh, Larissa, you'll want to do this. You'll like this. That's what I have to do to be around, for you to want me around. I got to work for free. Right? Like he's never done that. Right? Like he did volunteer work when he was in the fraternity in college, right? Like they did service projects, right? Big pats on the back for that, right? He hasn't been expected to live his life that way, like I have been. And it's just like, so there's this artist whose work I dislike, and I wrote about it. This is going to ruin. Well, not no, because it's not going to give away the end of the article. But I don't know her name. I could look it up. I could look it up and find out, but I don't want to know what her name is, because I don't want to know her name. You know, um, I know her work when I see it, and I don't like it. It's and I didn't like it before I knew anything about her. And I've seen her work in a couple different galleries. And the first time I saw it, I was so turned off by it, I couldn't even stay in the gallery to look at other stuff. Um, it's just she does these stylized figures, and they're like a silhouette, right? It's like this rag doll that I'm guessing is her, right? Um, this like ragdoll figure, and she does these sculptures too. This ragdoll figure is a ballerina, and then there's these giant paintings. They're huge, and it's just this figure, the silhouette of this figure in the middle of the field, and then there's some sort of like on some sort of solid background color, right? Or maybe it's a little variegated, right? But it's like it's monochromatic in the background usually, and they're really boring. And it's like the same thing over and over and over. Oh, well, the most recent time I saw her, oh, the hair's a little bit different. Oh, you got your hair done a little different now. It's like, oh, I mean, they're so repetitive. And oh, it's like, oh, she's making them so like, oh, that'll match my living room. You know, it's just, they're lazy, and I don't like them. I don't like them. They're immature looking. They're stunted, and it's just like, ugh, do something else already. Or, and when I see them in galleries, I'm just like, oh, this is what people like. This is what people buy, or else they wouldn't be here, right? Like, and so one time I was in a gallery and heard the gallerist pitching this artist and these paintings to a prospective buyer, somebody who was in the gallery, who was looking to buy a piece of art. And he was talking about how, oh, well, she ran away as a teen and lived on the streets and was battling drug addiction and petty crime, living on the streets, and somehow she learned how to weld and paint, and she's had shows in New York and here and there and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, I had to work so fucking hard, right? And it's like, I'm not a drug addict, and I've done all of this work, and it's like I can't get in a gallery to fucking save my soul. And I designed and paid for programs and facilitated programs for incarcerated young women. Like, and this bitch gets rewarded with fucking art career. And not only that, but it's glorified. That's how they're selling her work. I hate her work. I hate her work. And it made me hate her work. I didn't hate it before that. I just disliked it. Now I hate it. And I don't ever want to meet her. Because I don't like her either. It just... He's always been compensated. He's always been compensated for his work. And he was all offended by this article that I wrote talking about this. And like, okay, so I'm not allowed to have these feelings. I'm not allowed to feel disenfranchised and abused and whatever. It's like, I spent all this time making these things, doing this stuff, and when I'm dead and gone, what the hell's going to happen to it? It's like I might as well not exist. Might as well not exist. And it upsets him that I feel that way. And he gets all bent at me. I'm like, I'm sorry that, being your wife does not fulfill me as a human. I'm sorry that my mind needs more than that. Sorry, I'm not content just being your housewife. I'm not. It's not like I have many other options, right? And it's like yesterday I was talking about the job at the city of Sunnyvale. When that woman did that to me, they smeared me. The city of Sunnyvale, they smeared me. I wasn't able to get work after that. Because whenever I would apply for something and, where did you work before? And I'd tell them, it's like you have to say where you worked. They'd call and be like, we can only confirm that she worked for us. We can't tell you anything about her. And it was just like, when they would say that, that was like saying I was a bad employee, and I wasn't. But it looked really bad, because I worked for them for like 3 years, and then I was appointed to a position for a year. I worked for them for more than 3 years. I worked for them for 5 years. Yeah, and the last year that I was there, I was appointed to that provisional. I had that provisional appointment, and then they hired someone else. It looked like I was an asshole. I couldn't get work after that. I mean, she ruined my ability to. And they told me, they said, you're just going to want to have a baby. Just go have a baby. That's what they fucking told me. They told me to just go have a fucking baby. As if that was going to be fulfilling to me. As if that was going to, like, make me happy. I might as well not exist. Right? Anyway, today I can start getting that fabric installed inside of that. Well, I have to hem it all up first, right? I have to cut it. I have to cut it into the lengths that I need, and then I have to hem it, and then I can install it. Because I don't want it unraveling. No, my whole life's just been a waste. I'm a waste of space. Right? People only ever want me around when they can get something out of me. Right? Free labor of some sort. Or money or whatever they think they can squeeze out of me. but my house is clean. And I'm really grateful for that. And they did a really good job. So at least I'm not sitting in filth.